Ooh. Now that's a muscle climb. What's up everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Ryan here with the Max Afterburner channel. Today we're gonna be diving into the F-22 at Oshkosh doing a TWILIGHT air show. Throughout the video, I'll be analyzing the control surfaces, the 2D thrust vectoring, and then maybe some slight comparisons to the Su-57. And if you haven't seen it yet, I have a Su-57 air show video as well, so be sure to check that out. Throughout the video, we're gonna be talking about the maneuvers, probably what I'm thinking is going through the pilot's head and how I would use these maneuvers in a dogfight, how we would apply these beautiful air show maneuvers to a real world scenario. If you guys are just getting here, I've flown in 80 air shows around the world in Thunderbird F-16s, and I'm an F-15E combat fighter pilot, and yes, I am attempting to look like Harvey from Suits. With harnessing that power from Harvey, let's dive into this F-22 air show video. The thing I love when you taxi out in an air show is you're really setting the tone. You don't want to go too fast, you don't want to go too slow. So the Raptor right here with this perfect golden hour light shining upon it from above, the aviation gods are simply saying, this is my creation, people. Enjoy the F-22. And when you're the pilot doing this, you know this is a surreal moment for everyone in the crowd to just kind of take a deep breath and understand what they're about to experience. Now hone in now on the structure of the F-22. Look at how tall those vertical stabilizers are in comparison to that jet. Keep that in mind as we watch, and there's a specific reason why I bring that up. All right, here we go. We're kicking the fire into full gear, and the Raptor's gonna take off short field, no surprise there. But it is going to do basically a shuttle takeoff, which is when you stay above the ground. Boom, there it is, baby. Yeah, yes. That muscle climb right there, folks. So that muscle climb right there, that is a thing of beauty. Now the fact that the F-22 can go right off the deck into a basically flat planed aircraft and then go straight up, again, super impressive feat of any aircraft. But the fact that you're doing that in the most advanced 5th generation fighter with the best avionics, all the Gucci add-ons is just phenomenal. And it just makes me excited if you can't tell already. Oof, just being able to muscle climb like that really shows off the performance of this aircraft. It's roughly 75,000 pounds of thrust, and you get to see every ounce of that on that takeoff, which is just real nice. Oh, those burners just look good at TWILIGHT. Yes. All right, looks like, there you go, half turn. Just showing off those burners, baby. Oh, that's nice. A little bit of smoke though. I am a little surprised with how much smoke you can actually detect. This might be a 360 turn. Let's see what he ends up doing. Max performance, 360 turn. Oh yeah, baby. Again, G-strain, G-strain, G-strain. That's what this pilot's thinking right now. And again, guys, you don't have to do that in this aircraft, but it looks cool. It looks really cool. Oh, right into like a Cobra maneuver. That Cobra maneuver, I'm telling you guys, that is what every fighter pilot dreams of at night. That is the moment in your dreams where you know everything has come true. When you can just flat plane a jet like that, and think of a dogfight where all of a sudden this guy behind you doesn't really know what your energy state is. He maybe thinks you're trying to speed up and go really fast, and the speed at which that F-22 can turn into a flat plane like that, just aerodynamically super impressive. And then that's when the jet's gonna fly right by you, and now you got yourself a winner AMRAAM dinner or 20mm dinner, whatever it is that you want. So that max rate turn that you just saw, while not necessary in a 5th generation jet, because you can just kind of turn and point your nose, but the fact that you can do that if you need to, reposition maybe around some terrain, and then you got a jet behind you, boom, you go up, the jet flies by, the Cobra wins every time. Going up again. So going up twice like that, that is a feat in aviation that most aircraft cannot do. Because once you get one good pull with a 4th generation fighter, pretty much all you got, except for maybe like an F-18 or possibly a clean F-15. But that just did it like it was taking a Tuesday stroll. So no big deal. Nice dedication pass there. I love the fact that they're showing off the burners. Like, just show off those beautiful square afterburners. Why not? Why would you not show those off? Those afterburners, those are the things that she told you not to worry about. Because at the end of the day, having that kind of thrust with a stealth platform that looks stealthy from the back, such an advantage and so different from the other 5th generation fighters out there. Oh yeah, show those bay doors. Hello, here's what I carry. Basically, that's a subtle flex. That's like walking into a room just like this. Nobody really likes that guy, but at the end of the day, the jacked guy, you gotta acknowledge him. You're like, all right, F-22, you walked in with 2 AIM-9Xs and 6 AMRAMs. Like, we get it, you're showing off, but at the same time, we're really excited and we can't explain why. Nice dedication pass. That twilight light hitting the jet. When that light hits the jet like that, guys, that is an ideal photo opportunity. As a Thunderbird pilot, I was in charge of taking photos around national monuments, mountains, you name it. And my goal was to set something up just like that. And I know this pilot is thinking that. The sun angle is perfect. He's setting everybody up to get that perfect golden shot of the F-22. Those are little details, little things that happen with airshow pilots and airshow jets. So just giving you an inside scoop there. Ultimately, it looks good. And hey, if you're in a dogfight, you might as well, prior to shooting them down and executing a perfect Cobra maneuver, you might as well get a perfect picture and then make it happen. Boom, standing it on its tail again. That is just a feat of energy management that is unseen in other aircraft. If you guys can't tell, it makes me a little bit tingly when I see that. The maneuverability of this thing is just phenomenal. And again, before I talked about the vertical tail, the vertical stabilizer. Now, ooh, look at that close up. Okay. Hey, F-22, you single? No, me neither. I was just asking for a friend. Boom, nice twilight shot there. Sun shining right on it, gorgeous. Some slow speed flight happening, like high alpha style flight. Oh, that is just a thing of beauty. You can see there, the US jets don't focus on that space in between the afterburners as much. They've got a little bit. This thing's got 2D thrust vectoring though, so it doesn't need as much space between those engines as the Su-57. So you got up and down about 20 degrees. Oh, do you even vape, bro? Do you vape? That's what, the Raptor's like, no, but I vape with AMRAMs. You can vape one of these AMRAMs. So that vertical tail in the back, that vertical stabilizer, I should say, the reason why I think that's so big comparative to the airframe is because there is not side-to-side yaw thrust vectoring in this Raptor. Oh, there it goes. Oh man, what a beautiful jet. So there is not side-to-side thrust vectoring in the Raptor. So it needs more authority of those control surfaces on the rudder to do the falling leaf and do those maneuvers where it's pointing its nose aggressively. The Su-57 doesn't need as big of vertical stabilizers because it's got 3D thrust vectoring. It's got yaw. Raptor, no yaw. Raptor though, looks strong by the pool. There we go, plugging it into burner. Just an amazing energy aircraft. Basically pausing, it's like hitting the pause button. It's like, hold please. Let me make this happen real quick. Phenomenal in a dogfight to be able to say, hold please, you fly right by, I'm gonna hold right here. A lot of high-speed dedication passes, which is just fun. There we go, look like a Hoover pitch there. Oh, nice Hoover pitch. Not an easy maneuver to fly in any aircraft. Really well executed there. Strong by the pool vibes. Love it. All right, nice fast dedication pass happening here. Going straight up again. The speed of this thing, you got super cruise, so you can go above Mach 1.5 without afterburner. The afterburners are gonna look cool, but if you wanna save gas, pop it out of burner 1.5, insane. Ooh, look at those ripples in the afterburner. If that doesn't light you up, I can't help you. Nice pull there. I would guess that's probably a 7-8G pull. It's a jet that you can just ultimately have control, like side stick. It's got the sheepskin seats. Really important to have those sheepskin seats. I mean, if you're gonna be good, you might as well be comfortable. And I'm amazed at how the control surfaces aren't dancing as much when it gets into these slow speed regimes of flight. That tells me that this is a super stable aircraft. And when you look at it, it's basically like the Death Dorito. The thing is massive. It's got huge shoulders, is how I like to look at it. Huge shoulders. So it ultimately has a lot of stability. Lateral stability, horizontal stability, longitudinal stability, all different types of stability that as a fighter pilot you want to have in an aircraft. And I think that's why those surfaces aren't dancing as much. And the fact that the thrust and the control surfaces are all tied into one nice package, really the pilot's just kind of setting the throttle and forgetting it and not doing really much with it once he has it set, because that flight control computer is tied into the different control surfaces and the engines. It's just beautiful. All right, let's take a peek at the landing. Boom. Stuck the landing. Not as tight of a pattern as the Su-57, but hey, it's a landing. Let's focus more on the dogfighting ability, right? Nice aero brake. You can see it's got flaps down in the back. Boom, flaps come up. Look at that engine. Look at that beautiful Raptor engine right there, guys. Just the engineering and the structure. I mean, the thing looks like a transformer. So when you want to ask me, hey, what's better, Su-57, F-22? I'll do a full video on that. Don't worry, everybody calm down. That'll happen. Oh, and by the way, I'm harnessing the power of Freddie Mercury in this video. What, you don't think I read the comments? But ultimately, Freddie Mercury, anybody is gonna look at the back of this F-22 and they're gonna say, wow, because this thing looks like a transformer. It's stealthy, so a lot of the characteristics you see on it there are built for stealth. The F-22 itself is coated in a radar absorbent material, so it's not bouncing off a lot of radar waves. Radar cross-section, incredibly small. And as you can see, it's just a total package. Let's watch the rest of the landing roll. Ooh, no drogue chute. So that's one thing too. Su-57, you got the drogue chute. F-22, everything's kind of just honed and focused into just a beautiful package there. Shout out to that pilot. I believe that's Raz Larson. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. Wow, amazing. Just a beautiful jet. Boom. Right there's a better look at the tail section. The engines, again, the transformer look that they have. I mean, even Tony Stark is a little bit jealous of this thing. So this thing is a beautiful looking aircraft. So final wrap up thoughts. What do I think's better? Su-57, F-22, just a quick version of that I'll put in a full video. Honestly, when you can just point your nose at something, if I'm just keeping it real, when you can do that, the tables become very even and it becomes a long distance shooting fight. So who can see each other first? F-22, obviously more stealthy, but if you got into it within visual range engagement, a lot of it's going to depend on the environmentals. Who loses who? Are both pilots seeing each other? What's the recency of all the pilots? Who can get the weapons off first? That's probably going to be the biggest thing. Who's more experienced? Who's more recent? That's going to be one of the biggest factors in that fight. So thanks for watching, guys. This source video was from Spencer Hughes. I'll link to that video in the description, so definitely check that out. Hey, subscribe to the channel. That would help me out a lot. Again, it turns out that only about 20% of people that watch these videos are subscribed, and there's millions of views. So it would just really help me out a lot. It would help the channel grow. So if you could click the subscribe button, the like button, all those things help boost in the almighty algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. I've also got a podcast, so please check that out. Put suggestions for different jets, different air shows you want me to review in the description below. So I've got the Su-57 air show video. I've got a few different air show videos and a lot more on the way. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you on the next video.